Next up is Gary Farb. Again, my name is Gary Farb. I'm the tribal leader for the Naki tribe. JB was my chief of staff. I've heard a number of comments about how JB was on the phone. Once he got to know who I was on telephone calls, I'm a minimalist. He went one better. JB message was, JB, click. One of the things I think everyone knows here that JB, one of his famous quips was, get to the point. And my point in being here is to give you another glimpse of JB as seen through the eyes of people that he interacted with outside of the MDI community. And in particular, one of the things that MDI is committed to is ending abuse in the world. And there is a number of organizations in the GTA, one of them being ACT to End Violence Against Women. And ACT to End Violence Against Women has a project called the Yellow Brick House Project. And that's a project in which men and women, both inside and outside of MDI, come together, raise funds, and do all the work to build a library in a women's shelter. And my wife was heading up such a team and needed someone from MDI to stand in for me for the meeting during the day. JB, as my chief of staff, went. And then out of that, JB then became the liaison for MDI. And whenever there was a need for men and labor, he procured that. So that's the context for reading this note. It's a condolence note from Rachel Brown, who is the shelter supervisor. And the Yellow Brick House, their logo is rebuilding lives, empowering abused women and children. That's the logo. And when she learned of JB's death, she sent to Jeff a condolence card. But the wording in it, I think, is worth sharing because it shows me and hopefully you another way of seeing JB and how he occurred in the world specifically. So it reads, Dear Jeff, we're so sorry to hear of your dad's passing. His help and vision to bring a well-loved library to Markham Shelter was so greatly appreciated and is now a well-used and wonderful part of our work to make our families fleeing violence feel like they are in some small way at home. I enjoyed so much listening to his stories and his hopes to end as much pain for others as possible. What a lovely man. For the small part we played in that, I can only imagine how much wonderful work he has spread to the world. We are thankful to have known him, and he will be missed. What a lovely man. Sincerely, Rachel Brown. I wanted to share that with you because of all the descriptions I've heard. What a lovely man resonated for me. He was a lovely man in so many ways because of who he was in spirit, what he gave to others. And notwithstanding his irascible side, what a lovely man. Thank you.